how are you?
A little nervous, but mostly fine. I can't wait for you to arrive. Have you heard from him?
He sent you this charm, meant to keep you safe during delivery. He's still beyond our reach.
Paler. So he's still angry, even now. I hope one day he knows that we did this for him.
Don't worry yourself, Aisha. It's not good for either of you.
Hold on to that charm for me, all right? Tomorrow. Keep it safe for both of us. You will bring joy to this world. My darling boy. My precious little boy. You will shield them from the Aragami. You will save them.
A purpose, Soma. You have a purpose. You shall purge this world of those beasts. You will see them all burn and fall.
His basal cell metabolism is extraordinary. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
That's impossible. I put 8 stitches in his wound yesterday. He can't be healed already. He can't be human.
Careful. You know he can hear halfway across the base. You don't want the director catching wind of this.
Soma the Executioner. I don't think anyone from his squad has survived.
Yeah, no chance they're getting me in that unit.
In only a few days, both Lindo and Eric died in the field? That's terrifying, man.
Hey, the doctor said your mommy died. He said if you hadn't been born, she could have made it.
No! You nearly gave us a heart attack, Soma.
You were shaking and mumbling. You all right?
Fine, I'm fine.
That's weird. Where's your trademark Soma disdain?
What? Just shut the hell up, Fujiki.
And there it is. Well, he's fine. Let's move out.
All our readings are well within limits. You can do this.
Soma! Soma! Get up off for a moment there.
Melissa's on the phone. Now and no.
Are you serious, Coda? You better not crash the mission.
You're next!
There! Now, finish this! That's a great start, team! The monster's not done yet!
This fight's only getting started. Now Aragami shall escape.
It's working! Yay! Finish it!
Good night, please.
Kill confirmed! Yes! Yes! Keep it up!
All must end!
Alpha 1, you're in danger! Please disengage and grab some cover!
I will not fail here. I refuse!
There we go! That's a confirmed execution!
No way they're gonna stop us!
Gnash your teeth!
Now Aragami shall escape.
Crush him!
Only the first act, but he still remains.
Just let me handle this. This is not wrong in the pump.
Bond shattered! Enemy oracle response is holding steady! Keep up the good fight!
This is only the beginning. Keep your arms sharp. Fall back if you must.
And I'll cleave my arms.
It's working! Yay! This is the pace. I know you can win this. We've taken the advantage. Don't let up!
Fire at will. All must end!
Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of first. Tear through them. Crush them. Now, strike and end it.
fled like a coward.
All must end! Barry! Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of first. Tear through him! They're not going anywhere. Enemy paralyzed. Alpha 1, first time is running low. Origami is activating. Stay on your toes. Alpha 1, first time is running low. The origami is retreating.
You cannot outrun me! Stop! Stop, I say! This is wrong! Come on, fire! Drink! Damn it,
Alpha 1 has been rendered unconscious. Requesting immediate medical attention.
Your eyes were exactly what I hoped to see.
Primary target eliminated. Well, thank you for making my job a little easier.
Surely this was someone's idea of a joke.
Easy or not, a win is still a win.
I can be absent-minded indeed. Thank you for picking this up. Needless to ask, you didn't watch it, did you? No, of course not. Merely old memories, a youth long past. Ah, that does remind me, though. I needed to call you in anyway. I'd like you to obtain the core of a certain origami. The director left it to me to assign this task while he's gone. No one need know about this, yes? Not the director, no one. To be fair, I've assigned the task to Soma as well. Good kid, Soma. I would be ever grateful if you could find a way to solve this together. Oh, and to top that, congratulations are in order. I hear you have been recently promoted. Well, congratulations. Now then, tell me, have you ever heard of the Managarm Project? There was nothing admirable about that research. No, nothing at all. It lost me a dear, dear friend. And poor Soma was left behind, to shoulder the burden of all that darkness on his own. And well, I am ashamed to admit, I am responsible in part for his rage. I was hoping, in fact I would be in your debt, if you could reach out to him, befriend Soma. Greetings! So sorry to keep summoning you in. I have a certain special favor to ask of you today. As before, I will be sending you on an origami extermination task. I've taken the liberty of arranging your team myself. Alyssa, Sakuya, and for a third, Koda. That will be plenty. Don't fret over mustering up more God Eaters. I've contrived to make this seem a routine, everyday, totally normal mission. Well, that's all. Thank you, good luck, fight well, dismissed. The time grows late and shadows fall. I must prepare to receive my guests.
New orders coming in. Be ready to pursue. Do not allow the origami to regroup.
One still.
Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of first. Tear through him.
trust in you. Drink me! No limitations anymore!
Alpha 1, your vital signs are deep in the red. Fall back.
Made an oath. Then a vow. Damn it!
Origami falling back. It's going to try and find some food.
You cannot outrun me! Stop! Stop, I say! No limitations anymore!
Sakuya, heal! Heal now!
Not finished. I can still fight.
Alyssa, heal! Heal now!
There's no way I will let you past me.
I trust in you.
Origami is activating. Stay on your toes.
The battle comes to an end.
An origami bond has been shattered. Keep going. They're weaker. Hit him. Hit him hard.
Starting to feel it? Sluggish? Going down. No limitations anymore. Fire and will.
Sakuya, heal.
Thank you for
Heal
doing
now.
Don't leave. Rise and fight. We still have need of you. Okay, we're better.
Alyssa, you're in danger. Please disengage and grab some cover.
I'm not done.
That monster is trying to break off from combat. Let's got into it.
All power overflowing.
Origami is activating. Stay on your toes.
One's filled. Fire my skills. It's cool.
Target eliminated. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Coda, your vital signs are deep in the red. Fall back. Origami is activating. Stay on your toes. 5 minutes into the operation. That monster is trying to break off from combat. What's gotten into it?
Come on, let's get after it.
Alpha 1, burst time is running low.
I trust in you.
Origami is activating. Stay on your toes. Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of burst. Tear through them. Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of burst. Tear through them. That monster is trying to break off from combat. What's gotten into it?
You cannot outrun me! Stop! Stop, I say!
Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of burst. Tear through them.
Hold on, you're getting an extra coat.
Coda is moving to fall in with Alpha 1. Mission accomplished. Prepare to return to base.
That's how we run an operation around here.
Just as I anticipated.
This energy is still burning inside me. I suppose I can meditate. Perhaps that will soothe me.
Good job, team. Let's head on home. It's almost dinner time.
Don't forget to serve.
Please, all of you, hold your arcs.
Huh? Doc, why are you here?
Worry not, all will be explained in time. Leave that origami there for a moment. Come with me. I have something to show you. There! Look, it's coming! I knew it would!
I am hungry.
Whoa! Welcome, welcome, good to see you. It certainly took a while to get you to show yourself, Thank you, Soma, for all your help in bringing her here. Oh, there's just so much I must know. So many opportunities.
I'd appreciate an explanation more than your thanks, Doctor.
The little lady was quite determined. Wouldn't appear when we needed her to, so I took a chance and eliminated all of her natural prey in the region. Can't ignore hunger forever, whether it's your favorite or not.
You are devious, Doctor. And I don't know whether that's a compliment.
Hey, so I'm just gonna ask the question on everyone's mind. Who the hell is this kid?
Ah, of course, of course. We probably shouldn't be speaking out in the cold like this. All will be explained to the lab. So sorry to keep you all in the dark. You will join us, yes?
I am hungry.
Yeah?
I am hungry?
What? Did you just say what I think you just said you said?
I can say it again, but I assure you, it will be no different. This is an origami.
No way. No.
What? How?
Now, be at ease. I promise on my scientist honor that this origami has no desire to eat you. Origami are monsters, yes, and they all share a certain trait. We refer to it as their bias. You follow?
It's an origami's coding. Their predatory nature. Our god arcs have the same thing. That's how they innately know to devour.
Correct as usual, Alyssa. These sorts of things are second nature to a god eater of your caliber.
Wait, what?
Of course.
This origami's bias is unlike any before. It has predilection only toward beasts of a higher order. As far as she's concerned, we puny humans don't even register as a kind of food. You see, this is the common misconception. Origami aren't simply born with the characteristics of other life forms. Not at all. They simply advance at a breakneck pace as they devour more and more each day. As a result, all the possibilities of evolution are condensed into such a short period of time. Choices and change come rapidly. And those moments make an origami precisely what it is.
So you're telling me that this child...
Exactly! As all humankind did, she found a set of skills and stalled there in her process. It's quite remarkable, really. She's an origami evolving in the same way a human might.
This child is both. An origami and a human?
Yes. Well, no. Well, based on the examinations I ran earlier, her cranial nerves and synapses, oracle cells acting as cranial nerves and synapses, function precisely as a human's might. She has an incredible capacity to learn, clearly as evidenced by her use of language, and she holds much potential.
All right, so Doc.
Yes, Coda?
I think I followed along and got the gist. Okay, it was over my head. But regardless, I'm a little confused. So she talks a lot about food, about being hungry. What exactly do you think she means? Food! Because, you know, it's a little ominous.
The bias of an origami dictates its dinner choices. As a rule, They will not partake of anything like unto themselves. You understand? That said, in times of dire need, now, they'll gobble up anything they can get mitts, paws, or claws on. Survival comes first, after all. Of course, that's just an exception to the rule, as all good rules must have. The word Aragami is actually merely an epithet for the creatures. It emerged shortly after their arrival. Many of these monsters appeared in the shape of gods or godlike beings. And here's the rub. What thought process, what evolutionary trick caused them to adopt such forms? They emulate creatures humanity has worshipped for ages. And how did we come to worship them? This Aragami child bucked that trend. She managed to instead emulate a human. It's beyond rare. It's unheard of. But I digress, and I ramble, and I think you are all well and thoroughly matched by this study group. So I leave you with this, and I think it best. Let's keep this little secret amongst ourselves, No need to let the news get out and about.
Doctors certainly will have to report to the advisor, to the director.
Miss Tachibana, you are an exalted god-eater, a stalwart defender of humankind, noble and brave. Do you mean to tell your superiors that I, in your trust, stole an Aragami, smuggled her to the forward command, and plan to keep her?
Well, no. But why?
Did I not mention that? I thought I mentioned that. Because she's a valuable sample. Simply perfect to further my own personal research. Nothing more than that, really. Very simple. Oh, fret not. I've taken great pains to ensure this section has unique communications and offset security protocols. It's very, very safe. And I'm sure you wouldn't want anyone to pry into your, shall we say, private affairs, Miss Tachibana? Not to mention that you are already on the hook as my accomplices. Best to simply go along with it, yes? Yes.
I am hungry.
Most important, I believe that the young girl needs some friends. I feel she will find a particular affection for you, Soma.
You are out of your mind. She may play pretend well, but she is not a human, just an approximation. She's still a monster on the inside.
Now the question. Will the god win out over the human, or will the human succeed and take the place of the god? Let the journey begin.